Right, guys, what have we here? A big Josh Allen, QB for the Bills. In fact, you know what? Let's sort that out.
Nick Minute.
There really is only one way to give the man his proper dues, and that's to put this incredible hat on that I got from one of you guys back in the day, probably about 3 years ago. Haven't received much for the last couple of years, but whenever I do, it's an absolute pleasure. And if you do want to ever send me anything, hit me up on Instagram. So, what do? We have a video, 3 minutes, 27 seconds long, number 13 on the list of the top 100 NFL players in 2022. Josh Allen, QB for the Bills. He took him deep into the postseason, couldn't quite get it done. But, I mean, look at him. He's happy. He's youthful. He's at the helm of a fairly decent team. I mean, he's every chance of getting one of those elusive Super Bowl rings. And with all that said, let's get into it.
Best trait in your opinion?
The best trait, I hate talking about myself, but
what's he gonna say? Best trait.
I constantly just say that I'm a football player.
Hey, let's finish. Let's go. Let's finish.
I'm willing to do it.
Wow, that was disappointing. Very diplomatic, Josh.
Whatever it takes to help our team win a football game, whether that's lowering my shoulder on a third down, jumping
yeah, I
over
saw that
somebody.
one. Oh, he loves a
Whatever
hurdle too, doesn't
my
he?
team asks me to do is what I'm willing
Loves
to do.
a hurdle. He's a team man. Just win. Consistent.
Would you say should be number one in top 100 this year?
Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills. That, not the other.
Right, the other Josh Allen is a Jags player.
There, Josh Allen. Yeah.
Josh Allen meets Josh Allen.
You know, obviously when he stands in the pocket, he makes a lot of big plays down the field. He has a big
J.A.,
arm.
what's up?
But when you get him out the pocket, he can extend plays.
And a good scramble for Josh Allen. He ran it for 22 yards before the other Josh Allen ran him out of bounds.
When Josh Allen takes off running, you know it's going to be a problem. You know, he's going to run through you. He's going to jump over you.
He hurdles and picks up the first down.
He can do it all.
Run around you, and he's going to swag it.
He's
when
a football
scores.
player.
The thing that stands out the most to me, though, is how he just refuses to go down. Like, he will run over defensive ends. He'll stiff arm linebackers.
Look at that.
I think
Oh, decent stiff arm. Not effective, but the speed was. And with that in mind, guys, we're a minute and 25 seconds through. We don't even know what he ran a 40-yard dash in. Well, you might, but I can't remember. So let's find out.
Nick Minute.
Josh Patrick Allen. Very formal. Born May 21st, 1996. He's 26 years of age, 6'5", 237 pounds. Went to Reedley College in 2014, then Wyoming in 2015 to 17. Got picked up in the first round of the 2018 draft, pick number 7. And actually looking at those colleges, Wyoming does ring a bell because I'm led to believe he sent some sort of email with his highlights to every single Division 1 college in the entire nation, and only one emailed him back and gave him a chance, and that was Wyoming. So, geez, I bet they're happy. Hopefully we can get a bit of a story about that. But either way, let's look at his stats. Reedley College, which is a community college in California, so part of the CCCAA. Junior college, 10 games played, 2,055 passing yards, 26 passing touchdowns in 10 games to 5 interceptions. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So he had some decent highlights. I mean, thank God they were on film. Otherwise, you know, he'd had nothing to show for it. But he went to Wyoming, got picked up, only played 2 games in that first season, then became the starter in the second season, and in the third, raised those draft stocks just that little bit higher, but didn't quite have the numbers of the year prior. Either way, his Wyoming totals, excluding his first year at Reedley College, 27 games played, 5,066 passing yards, an average of 7.8 per reception, 44 passing touchdowns to 21 interceptions. He didn't mind rushing the ball, 237 rushing attempts, 767 total rushing yards, at an average of 3.2, with 12 rushing touchdowns. So, I'm not going to say that that is the most impressive senior season I've ever seen, but it did get him into the first round of the 2018 draft, pick number 7. They must have wanted quarterbacks. They must have been after quarterbacks. Either way, he runs a 4.75 40-yard dash, a 6.9 second 3-cone drill, 33.5 inches vertical, 9 foot 11 in the broad jump, you know, almost 10 foot, which is it's certainly up there. 37 on the Wonderlic. That's probably going to be in the top 3 we've seen thus far. The Buffalo Bills drafted Allen as the 7th overall pick in the draft, trading up from the 12th overall with the Tampa Bay Bucks to make the selection. On July 25th, he signed a 4-year, fully guaranteed $21 million contract with the Bills. So they were backing him from the get-go. Let's be fair. And I can only imagine what he's being paid now. In fact, I think I've got it. I think. Actually, no, I didn't. He signed a 6-year contract extension on August 6th, 2021, just a short 12 months ago, worth up to $258 million. That's $250 million. If he invests that right, he could be a billionaire. 150 million guaranteed. 258 over 6 years. What's that? 43? 4 sixes, 240. 6 threes, 18. 43 million dollars a year. Now I know not all of that is guaranteed, but that is some eye-watering numbers right there. That's fucking crazy, to be fair. Anyway, he's been in the league for 4 years. 4 years. He's mature beyond his years. Let's just look at his 2021 stats. 17 games played, went 11-6, 4,407 yards, bringing his career total to 14,114. Threw for 36 passing touchdowns to 15 interceptions. He rushed 122 times for 763 yards, which was a career high. And his rushing yards per attempt, being 6.3, led the league among quarterbacks. Well, that's impressive. 26 sacks, losing 164 total yards, 8 fumbles during the year, 8 fumbles, 17 games. I mean, what, less than 1 every 2 games? There's nothing really to write home about, is it? Either way, guys, he's had a stellar career thus far. He took the Buffalo Bills to the divisional playoff game. Look, I still don't have the postseason down in my head. Either way, they played 2 games in the postseason. Went 1-1, as we know. Got knocked out, unfortunately. In fact, that was to the Chiefs, if my memory serves me correctly. Either way, during the postseason, he had an NFL record 149 passer rating during the entire postseason. Yes, it was only over 2 games, but his postseason passer rating of 149 is the highest ever in a single postseason, breaking the previous record of 146.4 held by Joe Montana in 1989. Wowee, we could be here all day. I mean, he's only been in the league for 4 years and he's got a fucking novel on Wikipedia. Either way, he's just a football player.
Maybe who I am as a player is going back to that Rams game. It was on our last drive. I was retreating, stiff-armed, but face masked somebody. Aaron Donald came. I kind of pushed him off. And
gets rid of Aaron Donald.
Just the fight that I had on that play.
Look at that. Gets rid of 3 players. Fuck, he's got nice extension, I must admit. Good reach.
First, he's so damn big. He's 6'5", running a 4.5 at 230.
Oh, I wouldn't say 4.5, mate. I'm going to say 4.7. He might look like he's running a 4.5.
A run back, a quarterback with the arm and a cannon like that, it's tough to beat.
He's certainly got a cannon.
Bought time as he rolled to his right.
That's for sure.
And found
60 yards with ease.
In the end zone.
I mean, Payne had a good rush. I mean, we're chasing him down.
60 yards with
accurate
ease.
throw
Look at
on
this.
the run.
Oh, come on, mate.
That's some tough ball to defend.
It was that Kansas City game. He's rolling out to his right, and I'm like the deepest one down the field, but he's full speed sprinting to the.
well, you might be downfield, but someone's been tipped on the head for whatever reason. Either way, Allen's on the roll, and he's about to fire.
Sideline, and he sees me, goes like this, and just puts it on a rope to where I'm like, I just have to stand there and hope I catch it.
At the 40.
I think he's like a 99 overall throw power man.
Oh, oh, Jesus. What a throw.
It should be 100.
He's a great athlete, bro. At quarterback, I feel like in this era, bro, I feel like you got to have a quarterback with an arm that can run, bro.
Absolutely. It's something
last
special.
Year's postseason, the quarterback who can do it all could seemingly do no wrong.
Look, I'll still give... Look, even at 45 years of age, Josh Allen might be 26. Tom Brady may not be able to run at the best of times, but he has eclipsed 1,000 rushing yards. You know, Josh Allen almost did that in one season, but he's got a fair way to go to be considered one of the GOATs. But he's getting there.
God, he's good. I'm glad he's on our team.
Over 2 playoff games, Josh Allen had 9 touchdown passes and no interceptions.
They take the lead with a minute 54 to go.
So that's
against the Chiefs, he was nearly flawless in one of the greatest back-and-forth duels in postseason history.
Yeah, no, they lost to the Chiefs.
Unbelievable! The Bills get the lead back again.
Josh Allen, the GOAT. Put the team on your back.
Pretty sure I live streamed this game, but I can't remember it.
I mean, I feel like you
oh
go
fuck,
down
he's
the
got
list and
passion
name
too.
every characteristic you would want
That's
a
what you
quarterback
need
to be, and he's it.
You can't really have a quiet quarterback, can you?
It's insane. It's fun to play with.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day... Well, I don't know what's happened here, but at the end of the day, look, if the team doesn't perform offensively, it's on the quarterback's head. Either way, guys, that was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to cut it here. We're going to get into number 12 on the list, which I couldn't tell you what it is right now because the NFL has absolutely done us in. But it is none other than Derrick Henry, a.k.a. King Henry. Only played half the season, I'm led to believe, but still lands within the top 12. So that's saying something. Running back is my position. I absolutely love every single running back. I love the way they play. I love the way they line up. I love the possibilities, you know. Thanks for watching, guys. I am waffling on. Look, I apologize, but if you subscribe, if you watch my videos, you know what you're in for. And you know, if I've got a message to spread, I'll spread it. But don't shoot me for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.